Good morning, student. Now we will start your third chapter, pair of linear equation two variable of your class 10. So let us start this chapter. The chapter name is pair of linear equation in two variables. Pair of linear equation in two variable means the study of that linear equation which are in two variable. In previous chapter, we tell us the linear equation in one variable, and which is 2x plus 3 equal to 0. This is linear equation in one variable, and here variable is x, or 2y minus 9 equal to 0. This is also one variable of linear equation. 2t is equal to 10. This is also one variable linear equation, and here we study the pair of linear equation in two variables. So first of all, we have to name what is the linear equation in two variables, and its example standard form is the standard form of standard form of linear equation in two variables. Linear equation in two variables is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, where a, b, c are any three real number, are any three real number. What a as well as b are never equal to 0, because when one of them a and b is 0, then which is not linear equation in two variables, then it will be linear equation in one variable, and when both are 0, then which is a constant quantity. So standard form of linear equation in two variables is ax plus by plus c equal to 0, and here it is compulsory the coefficient of a as well as coefficient of b must be non-zero. So in this chapter we study these type of two equations, and they are ax a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0. This is first linear equation in two variable, and secondly we take a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0. This is second linear equation in variable x and y in two variable. Means pair means two. So in this chapter we study the linear equation of two variable, pair of two variable, and that is a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0, and a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0. Any two equation of same variable are said to be pair of linear equation of two variable, and we study in this chapter only these types of two equations, and there are only three conditions. When the lines are parallel, then what is the condition? When the lines are intersect, then what is the condition? And when the lines are coincident, then what is the condition? And we observe firstly when lines are intersect. When lines are intersect, and we see in the graph when lines are intersect, then they intersect only one point, because any linear equation, the graph of any linear equation is a straight line. Here the point is to be noted. Note the graph of any linear equation. However, however, in one variable, or two variables, must be a straight line. So we can say that the graph of any linear equation is always a straight line, and this is of the type. This is a straight line. So when in the graph, when we see any two lines are intersect, means when any two straight lines are intersect, then they always intersect only one point. Example, this is line 1 and this is line 2, and they are intersect at this point, and this point is said to be P for anyone, A, B, C. Yeah, and we see when any two lines are intersect, then they only intersect at one point. We draw it any time. This is first line and this is second line, then this is also intersect at one point. So we can say that when any two lines are intersect, then they intersect if and only if one point. So here the condition, when the lines are intersect, then it has a unique solution, because when the lines are intersect at one point, one means unique, so there is only unique solution. So we can say that its first condition is when lines are intersect, then it has unique solution, or the system, or it can be said to be the system of given equation has a unique solution. And in this condition, A1 upon A2 is never equal to B1 upon B2. In the conditions of unique solution, the ratio of the coefficient of first two terms are not equal, means A1 upon A2 is never equal to B1 upon B2. This is also said to be consistent. So we revise this condition again. When the lines are intersect, then we see graphically by various conditions these are intersect always at one point. So we can say that when the lines are intersect, then they intersect only one point. So the system of given equation has unique solution, and here the ratio of the first two terms is never equal, means A1 upon A2 is never equal to B1 upon B2. And in the conditions of the unique solution, it is said to be consistent. And the second is when lines are parallel. And we know any two lines are parallel when the distance between them is always same. For example, this is L1 and this is L2. When these two lines are parallel, then the distance between them is always same. Suppose this is 2 centimeter, then this is also 2 centimeter, then this is also 2 centimeter. So parallel lines are never intersect at any point. We check parallel lines are we made again and again parallel lines, because the distance between parallel lines is always same. When this is 2, this is also 2, this is also 2, this is also 2, this is also 2. So we can say that the parallel lines are never intersect at any point. So when any two lines are not intersect, then they have no any common point. So we can say that when lines are parallel, then there is no solution. Then the system of given equation, the system of given equation has no solution. Then the system of given equation have no solution. And in no solution, the condition is the coefficient of first two terms are equal and third terms are not equal. Means A1 upon A2 is equal to B1 upon B2 is never equal to C1 upon C2. So in the conditions when the lines are parallel, then the system of given equation has no solution, because we see in various conditions when the lines are parallel, then they never intersect at any point. So it has no solution, and this no solution is said to be condition of inconsistent. This condition is also said to be inconsistent. And third condition is when the lines are coincide. When the lines are coincide. Coincide means the first line or the second line are lies upon each other. In graphically we see when this is L1 first line, then second line is also lies upon it. Okay, so we check the point of solution and we see all the points are points of intersection. All the points are points of intersection. So this is first point, this is second point, this is third point, this is fourth point, this is 5 point, and their points are infinite because we know, for example, in the real line, when this is 1 point and this is 2 point, and we know the number of solution or number of real solution between 1 and 2 are infinite. And for example, this is 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.9, 1.10, 1.100, 1.5, 1 crore, 1.10 crore, 1 million, they are not countable. So when two lines are coincide means one line is lies upon other line. So all the points are common and these all points are not countable. So in this condition, the system of given equation has infinite many solutions. It is clear from graphic. When lines are coincide, then the system of given equations. Then the system of given equation has infinite many solutions. Given equations have infinite many solutions. Infinite many solutions. And infinite many solutions are the ratios of given two equations of same variable are equal. That is a1 upon a2 equal to b1 upon b2 equal to c1 upon c2. And in this condition, it is said to be also consistent. It is also said to be consistent and dependent. Which is said to be consistent and dependent. So in this chapter there are only three conditions. First is when the lines are intersect, then it has unique solution, and in the unique solution the ratio of coefficient of variable is first two term is never equal, and it is also said to be consistent. And when the lines are parallel, then there is no any common point. So in this condition there is no solution, and in the no solution the ratio of first two terms is equal and third is not equal, and it is said to be inconsistent. And third condition, when the lines are coincide and we see all the points are common, so there are infinite many solutions, means the solution which are not countable. And in this condition the ratio of all terms are equal, means a1 upon a2 equal to b1 upon b2 equal to c1 upon c2. This is also said to be consistent and dependent. Now any linear equations of two variables can be solved by four methods. Any linear equations by three methods or four methods, sorry, can be solved by four methods. Actually there are only three methods in the syllabus and fourth method is cut off in the syllabus. What all the four methods are? First method is graphical methods. First method is graphically. Second method is substitution. Substitution method. And third is elimination method. Third is elimination method, and fourth is cross multiplication method. Cross multiplication method. This method is also said to be 2312 method. Here and this method is cut off into a syllabus. So here we study, here we discuss or we take examples of only three methods, that is graphical method, substitution method as well as elimination method. And first of all we solve the sum example by graphically as well as substitution as well as elimination method. Now we plot these points in the graph, and the graph is this much. This is x-axis, this is y-axis, and this point is origin where x-axis and y-axis are cut perpendicularly. And these points we know already. The points in the right hand side of x are positive x, and the point in the left hand side of origin are negative x, and the points above the origin are positive y, and point below the origin are negative y. So the first we plot the graph of points of graph of first line. First point is 0 and 3. X is 0 and y is 3. So x is 0 here and y is 3. 1, 2, 3, and this point is 0, 3. This point is 0, 3. And second point is 2, 1. X2, y1. X positive 2 and y is also positive 1. So this point is here. Here x is 2 and y is 1. So this point is 0, 3, and this point is 2, 1, and third point is minus 2, 5. Minus 2, 5. X is minus 2. So left hand side of the origin minus 2, and y is 5 plus 5. So above the origin. So 5 point is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this point is this much. X minus 2 and y 5. So we made these 3 points, and it is clearly we get a straight line. And I know also the graph of linear equation in 2 variable or 1 variable is always a straight line. So this is line 1. Similarly we plot the points of second line, and the points of second lines are first point is 1, 2. X is 1 and y is 2. X is 1 and y is 2, and this point is here, x1, y2. This point, and second point is minus 4 and 4. X minus 4 and y is plus 4. X minus 4 here and y is plus 4 here. So second point is this. Means first point is this much, and this point is 1, 2. Second point is here, and this point is minus 4 and 4. And third point is 6, 0. X6 and y is 0. X6 here and y is 0. This, because we know in x-axis the y is always 0, and in y-axis x is always 0. So the point 6, 0 is here. 6, 0. Now we plot the points of second line, and these points are, this is first point, this is second point, and this is third point. And we check these points are also lies on one straight line. So we make the graph of second line, and this is graph of second line. Now we check these two lines intersect at this point. The line first and the line second are intersect at the point 1, 2. So the common point is 1 and 2, means here x is 1 and y is 2. Therefore by solving graphically, we obtain the value of x and y is x is equal to 1 and y equal to 2, because in any two-dimensional diagram the first point is always value of x and second point is always value of y, and in three dimensional the first point is always value of x, second point is value of y, and third point is called value of z. So here x is 1, x is also said to be abscissa of point P when this point assumed said to be P, and y is also said to be ordinate of P. So here abscissa is 1 and ordinate is 2, meaning the value of x is 1 and the value of y is 2. Now we solve this question by substitution method as well as elimination method, and we check all the method. The value of x is 1 and y is 2. When we solve this question and we get by graphically, the value of x is 1 and the value of y is 2. Now we solve this example by substitution method, and by substitution method we get or we find the value of x or y from any equation and put in another equation. So here two variable x and y. So first of all we find x or we find y from any equation, say 1, and then put in equation number 2 and find the value of x and y. So from first we get x plus y is equal to 3. Therefore x is equal to 3 minus y, and this can be written in equation number 3. Because we find x from equation number 1, so we put x in equation number 2. So put x is equal to 3 minus y in equation number 2. Therefore 2 times 3 minus y, the value of x is 3 minus y. 2 times 3 minus y plus 5y is equal to 12. This implies 6 minus 2y plus 5y is equal to 12. This implies minus 2y plus 5y. This is 3y is equal to 12 minus 6. 12 minus 6 equal to 6. This implies y equal to 6 upon 3, and that will equal to 2. So y equal to 2. Now put y equal to 2 in equation number 3. So put y equal to in equation number 3, we get x equal to 3 minus 2 and which is equal to 1. So we have x equal to 1 and y equal to 2. When we solve this question by graphically, and we obtain a value of x is 1 and y equal to 2, and when we solve this example by substitution method, then we get also value of x is 1 and y equal to 2. So we conclude that result, the value of x and y when we solve these two equations of two variables by graphical method or by substitution method, then answer will be always same. Now we solve this equation of two variable y elimination method. So by elimination method, first of all we write these two equations of two variables, and that is x plus y equal to 3, and second is 2x plus 5y is equal to 12. And in elimination method we make the same term of x or y. Either we make same term of x or make same term of y. So for this purpose we multiply y opposite. Means here the coefficient of, suppose we want to make the same term of x, because coefficient of x in equation number 1 is 1. So which is coefficient of equation number 1, but this is multiplied by equation number 2, and coefficient of x in equation number 2 is 2, and it is multiplied by equation number 1. Means to make the same coefficient of variable x or same coefficient of variable y is always multiplicative in opposite position. Okay? So here coefficient of x is 1. So this is equation number 1, but it is multiplied by equation number 2. And equation number 2, the coefficient of x is 2, and it is multiplied y equation number 1. Sorry. So equation 1 is multiplied by 2 and equation 2 is multiplied by 1, we get 2x plus 2y is equal to 6, and secondly is 2x plus 5y is equal to 12. So these are same sign. This is 2x, this is 2x, they are same term and also same sign, but they are not cut. They are cutting only when they are in opposite side, because any two terms are cut out when they are of opposite side. So for opposite side, we change the sign of R term. In other words, it is said to be y subtracting. It is said to be y subtracting, and we know in the conditions of subtracting, the R term or second term are changed. Now, when we solve these two equations, we use only the sign of after solving the sign of y subtracting. So 2x and 2x is cancelled, plus 2y and minus 5y. Here not use plus y, but also only use minus 5y. So 2y minus 5y, which is minus 3y, and this is 6 minus 12, that is minus 6. So y is equal to minus or minus cancel, and y equal to 6.3. 6.3 equal to 2. So value of y equal to 2. And now put y equal to 2 in any equation. Either put in first or put in second. We get the same answer. Put y equal to 2 in equation number 1. Therefore x plus 2 is equal to 3. Therefore x is equal to 3 minus 2. And 3 minus 2 equal to 1. Therefore x equal to 1 and y equal to 2. And we check here the value of x and y is same as which find from the substitution method as well as graphical method. So in the result we can say that when we solve any two equations of same variable, then they can be solved by graphical method or by elimination method or by substitution method. Answer is always same. So we take next example of Julius solution, which can be solved by three methods: graphical method, elimination method and substitution method. So first of all we solve this example by graphical method, and to solve graphical method we find the points on lines first and line second. So find the points of line first, we find the value of x or y from equation number 1. So for this purpose from 1 3x plus y plus 1 equal to 0. We get here 5. Y is equal to minus 3x minus 1. Now we find the value of x and corresponding value of y directly. And we check when x is 1. When x is 1, then y is minus 4. And when x is 0, then y is minus 1. And when x is minus 1, because we take one value negative for easily graph, for made easily graph. When x equal to minus 1, and then y is plus 2. Because when x is minus 1, then this is plus 3, 3 minus 1, that is 2. So these are values of x and corresponding value of y. Now we find the points lies on second line. For this purpose we find the value of x or value of y from equation second. So from second we get find x, because x is easily compared to y, because when we find y, then corresponding value is obtained by dividing 3, and when we find x, then corresponding value are obtained by dividing 2. So to find x, here the easily method. So 2x is equal to 3y minus 8. and therefore x is equal to 3y minus 8 upon 2. So its values that lies on second line are directly can be written in this form. X, y. First of all, we put y. When we put y equal to 0, then x equal to minus 8.4, and that is minus 8.2, that is minus 4. And when we get y equal to 2, y is equal to 2. Therefore, x equal to, this is 6 minus 8 minus 2 upon 2, that is 1. And secondly, y is minus 2. When we take y equal to minus 2, so here is minus 6 and minus 8 minus 14 upon 2, then we get x equal to minus 7. And these are values of first line, and this is values of second line. Now we plot the graph of these lines. We plot the equation of second line in graphically. Its point will be plotted. The first point value of x is 1 and correspondence value is of y is minus 4. So value of x is 1 and 1 point and point 1 is this much. X is 1 and y is minus 4. X 1 and y is minus 4. So this point is here. X plus 1 and y is minus 4. So this point is this 1 minus 4. Second x 0, y minus 1. And the second point is 0 and minus 1. So the point is here 0 minus 1, because in y axis the x is always 0. So the point minus 1, y minus 1 and x 0 is this. The point, this point is 0 and minus 1. And third point is minus 1 and 2. X is minus 1, so x is minus 1 here, and y is plus 2. So this is y plus 1 by 2, and the third point is here. This is minus 1 and 2. X is minus 1 and y is 2. Now by plot these 2 points, these 3 points, we get a straight line. This is graph of straight line first. Now we made the graph of second straight line. For this purpose, we plot all the point of second straight line. So first point is minus 4, 0. So x is minus 4 and y is 0. So this point is this, because we know in x axis y is always 0 and in y axis x is always 0. So the point minus 4, 0 is here. This is minus 4 and 0. And next we plot the point of second line. The first point is minus 4, 0. And this point is here minus 4, 0. And second point is minus 1, 2. X is minus 1 and x is minus 1 here, and y is 2. So x is minus 1 and y is 2. And that point is here. X is minus 1 and y is 2. So this point is here. Minus 1, 2. And the third point is minus 7, 2. And that point is here. X is minus 7 and y is minus 2. Minus 7 and minus 2. So these 3 points, this is first point, this is second point, this is third point of second line. And we meet all these points, we get a line. We get the graph of second line. And we noted here this line is intersect the line first at this point, and this point is minus 1, 2. Okay. So by solving, therefore by solving graphically, we find the point of intersection. Point of intersection of these two lines. Of these two lines is, and that point is P minus 1 2. P minus 1 2. Therefore, we get x equal to minus 1 and y equal to 2. We solve this question by a graphical method, and we get the value of x is minus 1 and the value of y is 2. Now we solve this example by substitution method, and we know according to substitution method we find the value of x or value of y from any one of these two equations and put in another equation. Suppose we find the value of x from first equation, then we put in second equation, and when suppose we find the value of x in equation second, then we put in equation first. We can choose any one of these two methods. Yeah. And we use here, we find the value of y from equation number 1. So from 1, y is equal to minus 3x minus 1, because y, and that is 3x in term of plus, and y is also in term of plus, and when we take it another side of 0, then they change their sign. So value of y is minus 3x minus 1, and this is right as equation number 3. Now put y is equal to minus 3x minus 1 in equation number 2. So we have 2 times x minus 3 times y, and the value of y is minus 3x minus 1 plus 8 equal to 0. This implies 2x plus 9x plus 3 plus 8 is equal to 0, and 2x plus 9x, this is 11x plus 3 plus 8, 11 is equal to 0. This implies 11x is equal to minus 11. Therefore, x is equal to minus 11 upon 11, and this is minus 1. Now put x equal to minus 1 in equation number 3. Put x equal to minus 1 in equation number 3. We get y is equal to minus 3 times x minus 1 and minus 1, and minus and minus plus 3 minus 1 equal to 2. Therefore, we have x equal to minus 1 and y equal to 2, and we get these are same value which we find by graphical method. By graphical method, we check the value of x is minus 1, and here the value of x is minus 1, and value of y is 2, and here is also value of y is 2. Now we solve again this example by elimination method, and in elimination method we make the same term of x or same term of y. One of the method can be used, and answer is by using any one of these two methods, either making the same term of x or making the same term of y, value is always same. So let this is equation number 1 and this is equation number 2. First of all, we solve this question by same value of x. Now we get solve this example by making same values of y. So for this purpose, to making the same value of y, we multiply the opposite position in the equation, because here the coefficient of y is 1, so we multiply the equation second by 1, and the coefficient of y in equation number 2 is minus 3, so this is multiplied by minus 3 or plus 3. We multiply y plus because in this method the calculation can be easily. However, we multiply it also minus 3. So So coefficient of y in equation number 1 is 1. So this is multiplied by 1. And the coefficient of y in equation number second is minus 3. So equation 1 is multiplied by plus 3 or minus 3. What we multiply here plus 3 to easily solve the question. In this method, the calculation can be easily. So by multiplying 3, we get this is 9x plus 3y plus 3 is equal to 0, and there is 2x minus 3y plus 8 equal to 0. Now solve these two equations. Now we observe here this is 3y and this is minus 3y. These are same value and also in opposite side. So we can solve it directly without changing the sign. And I ask also when we change the sign, then it means by subtracting, and when we not change the sign, then its equation is said to be by adding. So by adding, in this adding 3y plus 3y minus is cancelled out, and 9x plus 2x is 11x plus 3 plus 8 plus 11, and 0 plus 0 equal to 0. This implies 11x is equal to minus 11. Therefore, x is equal to minus 11 upon 11, and this is minus 1. Now put x equal to minus 1 either equation number 1 or equation number 2, because when we put equation number 1, then we get same value y by putting this is in equation number second. So put x equal to minus 1 in one of these two equations, we get exact value of y. Put x equal to minus 1 in equation number 1. Therefore 3x minus 1 plus y plus 1 is equal to 0. Therefore minus 3 plus y plus 1 equal to 0. Minus 3 plus 1 minus 2 plus y is equal to 0. Therefore y equal to plus 2. So we have x equal to, so we have x equal to minus 1 and y equal to 2. And we also check here the value of x and y is same that we see from elimination method as well as graphical method. Now we solve third example of third chapter pair of linear equation in two variable. And first of all we solve this example by graphical method. So by graphical method we find the points on first line as well as the points on second line. So first of all we find the points on first line. To find the points on first line we get the value of x from equation number 1. So from first minus x is equal to 9 minus 2y. This implies x is equal to 2y minus 9. And the correspondence value of x and y can be written in the table such as when y equal to 2, the x is minus 5, and when y equal to 3, then x equal to minus 3, and when y equal to 4, then x is minus 1. Now we find the points on the second line. So from second either we find x or find y, but according to my thinking here x is find too easily, because when we find x then find y by divided by 3, and when find y then y, x is find by divided by 6. So x is find easily. So from equation second, minus 3x is equal to 21 minus 6y. Therefore x is equal to 26 minus 6y upon minus 3, which is equal to 6y minus 21 upon 3. And 3 is common. This is also very easy. 3 is common. So here 2y minus 7 upon 3. And 3 and 3 are cancelled. So which is 2y minus 7. So its value can be found easily. X and y. So when y is 2, then x is minus 3. And when y is 1, then x is minus 5. And when y is 3, then x is minus 1. These values are values of second line. Now we plot the graph of these two lines. Now we plot the equation of these two straight lines by plotting the points. So the first equation has points. We plot the point on first line as well as second line. So the point of first line are minus 5 and 2. So x is minus 5 and y is 2. So this point is here. And second point is x is minus 3 and y is 2. X is minus 3 and y is 3. So this point is here. And third point is x is minus 1 and y is 4. X is minus 1 and y is 4. And that point is here. Now we plot these 3 points. We get a straight line, and which is a straight line of equation first. This is L1. Now we plot the point on second line. The points of second line is x is minus 3 and y is 2. X is minus 3. So this point is this, and y is 2. X minus 3 and y is 2. So this point is here. Minus 3, 2. Minus 3 and 2. And the second point is minus 5, 1. X minus 5 here, and y is 1. And y is 1. So this point is here. X is minus 5 and y is plus 1. And the third point is minus 1, 3. X minus 1 and y is plus 3. X minus 1 and y is plus 3. So this point is here. Minus 3 and 1. Now we point the points. We plot the points on of second line. And when we point are plotted, then we get a line. This is L2. And here we observe these two lines are parallel. So these equation cannot be solved by substitution method as well as graphical method, because in these two equations have no any common point. Okay, so here the value of x and y cannot be find out. So x and y cannot we find out because here the system of given equation has no solution. We solve another examples. This is question number 4. This is solved by graphical methods. So for graphical method, we find the points on first line as well as second line. So first of all, we find the points on first line. To this purpose, we find the value of x or value of y, equation number 1. And here we find the value of y from equation number 1. because when we find the value of y, then calculation is easy, and when we find value of y, then calculation is tough compared to find the value of y. So here we find the value of y. So from 1, y is equal to minus 2x plus 3 minus 2x, y is equal to 3 minus 2x, and the table of its value is, this is x and this is y. When we take x equal to 0, then y equal to 3. When put here 0, 3 minus 2 into 0, 3 minus 0, that is 3. And when x equal to 1, then y equal to 1, because when we put 1, 3 minus 2 equal to 1. When x equal to minus 1, then y equal to 5. When we put x equal to minus 1, then this is minus 2 and minus 1 plus 2. 3 plus 2, value y is 5. Now from second, we get value of y. So 2y is equal to 6 minus 4x. Now we take common 2 from right hand side. So this is 3 minus 2x, and 2 and 2 cancel out. Therefore y is equal to 3 minus 2x. And we check here, this is same graph of equation number 1, because both have same equation. So we get same value, or we take different value and check the graph of both equation is same. This is x and this is y. Now we take x equal to 2. When we take x equal to 2, then y equal to minus 1. Next, put x equal to 3. When we put x equal to 3, then y equal to minus 3, because 3 minus 6 minus 3. Next value, put x equal to minus 2. When we put minus 2, then this is plus 4 and y is plus 1. So this is table of values of x and y of second line. Now we plot the graph of this question. Now we plot the points of line first as well as line second. First of all, we plot the points of line 1. So first point is 0, 3. X is 0 and y is 3. So this point is here, x 0, y 3. So this point is underlined. And now we plot the point of first line. The first point is 0, 3. So the point is 0, 3, x 0, y 3. X 0, y 3. 1, 2, 3. This point is here, x 0, y 3. Because in y-axis, x is always 0. And second point is 1, 1. X 1, y is 1. So x is 1 and y is also 1. So this point is here, x is 1 and y 1. Another point is minus 1, 5. X is minus 1. So this point and y is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This point is here. X minus 1 and y is 5. Minus 1 and 5. Now we plot these 3 points. We get a straight line of such as this is equation of L1. Now we plot points of second line. The first point is 2 minus 1. X2 and y is minus 1. X2 and y is minus 1. X2 and y is minus 1. So this point is here. X2 minus 1. Second point is 3 and minus 3. X3 and y minus 3. So x is 3 and y is minus 3. So this point is here. X is 3. This point is 2 and minus 1. and this point is 3 and minus 3, and third point is minus 2, 7, and the point minus 2 is here, and 7, and 7 be produced again, and this point is here, x minus 2 and y is 7. The third point is this, and we meet these 3 points, draw a line, and this line is this is second line, and we observe here all the two lines are coincide because all points of second line are lies on first line. So here the system of given equation has infinite many solutions, and here we cannot find x and y because the two lines are coincides, so the system of given equations have infinite many solution. And we cannot find one value of x and y, because here values of x and y are infinite. Now we start the exercise 3.1 of the chapter linear equation in two variables. So its first question: Aftab tells his daughter, 7 years ago I was 7 times as old as you were then. Also 3 years from now I shall be 3 times as old as you will be. Represent this situation algebraically and graphically. Now we see Aftab tells his daughter, 7 years ago I was 7 times as old as you. Aftab tells his daughter, after 7 years ago, 7 years before, I was 7 times as old as were you. Aftab saying his daughter, your age at present time, and after 7 years ago, I was thrice as old as you. So we let present age of Aftab. Let present age of Aftab is equal to x here, and present age of his daughter, is equal to y here. Therefore, according to first condition, Aftab tells his daughter 7 years ago. So 7 years ago, the age of Aftab is x minus 7. When his present age is x here, then 7 years ago the age of Aftab is x minus 7 here, and age of his daughter is y minus 7 years. Now, according to condition, Aftab says his daughter, 7 years ago I am 7 times as old as you. Therefore, x minus 7 is equal to 7 times y minus 7. and according to second condition. And then again also 3 years from now, I shall be 3 times as old as you will be. Now Aftab saying his daughter, after 3 years of your present age, I will be 3 times as old as were you. Therefore, after 3 years, the age of Aftab is x plus 3 years, and age of his daughter is y plus 3 years. And according to condition, Aftab is 3 times as old as his daughter. Therefore, x plus 3 is equal to 3 times y plus 3. And these two equations can be written in the form that is x minus 7 is equal to 7y minus 49. And x plus 3 is equal to 3y plus 9. And these can be written in the standard form. So x minus 7y is equal to minus 49 plus 7 is equal to minus 42. And second equation is x minus 3y is equal to 6. And these two equations are written in the form of algebraically. Now it can be represented by graphically by using graphical method. And I solved already the 4 example of graphically method. So you can solve it easily by first of all we find the points on first line, and then points on second line, and then these points are plotted in the graph, and make this point we get the graph of these 2 lines required. Okay. Now the second question is, a coach of cricket team buys 3 bats and 6 balls for ₹30,900. Later she buys another bat and 2 more balls of the same kind of ₹1,300. Represent this situation algebraic as well as graphically. Now it is given that cricket coach buys 3 bats and 6 balls for ₹3,900. To solve this question algebraically, first of all we suppose that we take the cost of per bat. Suppose cost of per bat is equal to ₹x, and cost of per ball equal to ₹y. Therefore, according to first condition, we assume cost of each ball is ₹y and cost of each bat is ₹x. Therefore, according to first condition, a coach of cricket team buys 3 bats and 6 balls. When cost of per bat is ₹x, then cost of 3 bats is ₹3x. And when cost of 1 ball is ₹y, then cost of 6 balls is ₹6y. Therefore, according to condition, a coach of cricket team buys 3 bats and 6 balls for ₹3,900. Therefore, we can say that the cost of 3 bats and 6 balls can be written 3x plus 6y, and according to condition which is equal to 3,900. Similarly, the second condition, according to second condition, next she buys another bat and 2 balls. Again the cricket coach takes 1 bat and 2 balls for ₹1,300. That is, cost of 1 bat is 1x and cost of 2 balls is 2y. And the combined cost of 1 bat and 2 balls is ₹1,300. Therefore, x plus 2y is equal to 1,300. These two algebraic expressions can be represented in graphical method this way. And again, it can be solved easily by graphically method. Now the third question is, cost of 2 kg apples and 1 kg grapes is ₹160. After a month, cost of 4 kg apples and 2 kg grade of rupees 300. Represent this situation is algebraically as well as graphically. Now in this question we see the cost of 2 kg apple and 1 kg grapes is rupees 160. So to solve this question by graphically, first of all we take the cost of cost of per kg apples and cost of per kg grape. So we let we choose cost of one per kg apple is rupees x and cost of per kg grape is rupees y. Therefore, according to first condition, and according to first condition, the cost of 1 kg apple, the cost of 2 kg apples and 1 kg grape is rupees 160. When we assume or when we suppose cost of per kg apple is rupees x, then cost of 2 kg apples is rupees 2x and cost of 1 kg grapes is rupees y, and combined price of apples 2 kg apples and 1 kg grape is rupees 160, and the combined price or combined cost of 2 kg apples and 1 kg grape is 2x plus y, and according to condition this is equal to rupees 160, and according to second condition, the cost of 4 kg apples and 2 kg grape is rupees 300, and when cost of 1 kg apple is rupees x, then cost of 4 kg apple is rupees 4x, and when cost of 1 kg grape is rupees y, then cost of 2 kg grape is rupees 2y, and its combined cost is 4x plus 2y, and which is equal to rupees 300. And these two equation can be algebraically in this form, and it can be solved by graphical method. We find the points on first line and then we find the points on second line, and these lines are plotted in a graph. These questions we already solved in the graph paper. Exercise 3.2a. Solve this situation y graphically, and the situation is 10 students of class 10 took part in a mathematical quiz. If the number of girls 4 more than number of boys, then find how many boys and girls who took part in a quiz. So there we have given 10 students of class 10 took part in a mathematical quiz. There are 10 students in the school of class 10 who took participate in a quiz, in which the number of girls are 4 compared to number of boys. Then find how many boys and how many girls participate in this quiz. So to solve this statement, we assume the number of boys. Suppose or let number of boys who took participate who took part in the quiz, in the mathematical quiz, is equal to x, and similarly the number of girls who took participate in this mathematical quiz is equal to y. Therefore, according to first condition, and there is first condition 10 students of class 10. So there are total 10 students, means x plus y is equal to 10. It means the number of girls as well as number of boys are 10, because it is clearly written in the statement 10 students of class 10 took part in mathematical quiz, and we assume number of boys are x and number of girls are y. Therefore, the total number of students are 10. So it can be written in the form x plus y equal to 10. And according to second condition, there is also given if the number of girls for more the number of boys, means the girls are in the contact for more compared to number of boys, and girls are for more compared to number of boys, and girls is said to be y. Therefore, y is equal to x plus 4. So, which is the second condition algebraically. Okay, and it can be written in the form x minus y is equal to 4. This is equation number 1. This is equation number 2. This situation can be represented algebraically by this method x plus y equal to 10 and x minus y equal to 4. Now we graph the line 1 as well as line 2, and this graphical method we are already solved this type of question, and by solving graphically we get the value of x is 3 and y is 7, and it is clear the number of girls compared to number of boys are 4 more, because number of boys are 3 and number of girls are 7, and the total student 3 plus 7 equal to 10. So number of boys who took participate in the mathematical quiz are 3, and the number of girls who took participate in the mathematical quiz is equal to 7. This is the final answer.